When it's not always raining, there'll be days like this. When there's no one complaining, there'll be days like this. Everything falls into place like the flick of a switch. Well, my mama told me there'll be days like this.
All right, boys, welcome back, and girls, welcome back to the vlogs. Today, just going to be going through some samples, heading to go do some weights this afternoon. It's all upper body, so getting that second session in, and then I got a training session tomorrow morning, speed session. So maybe Normie might be joining us, hopefully, but we'll see how we go. So obviously heading back into winter, just been playing around with our classic chase hoodie. Now this logo is off, but what we've actually done with the crew necks and the hoodies, we've actually reshaped them. So obviously we've been in this game for, I know that logo is actually all right. We've actually been in this game for a long time now. And as you get older and as you start to evolve as a brand, you only just make subtle differences to your best or key sellers. And that's kind of what we've done with this. So we haven't dropped the crew neck in a while. And obviously we're just gonna start with our basic colors, black and gray. But the reshaping of it is we've added like a 3 centimeters onto this drop shoulder and then 3 centimeters on this arm down here. So it sits a little bit more fitted. Oh, we've got one of the 5 to 9 tanks on as well. I'll show you the back there. We're going to be playing around with heaps of different 5 to 9 size styles just so we find out what works for us. But let's try this on. Yeah, so just been playing around with our classic chase hoods. These have been our best sellers for years, just little basic logos on YKTR. But I think the shape of this sits perfect, slightly oversized. Like we said, we added 3 centimeters onto our drop shoulder and 3 centimeters onto our arms. But it's probably stuff you guys won't notice too much if you've always rocked chase hoodies. But we feel like it's just a bit more of a modern fit. So I'll show you the 5 to 9. Obviously you got YKTR up the front. This is French Terry. This is not like our normal activewear stuff that we've been dropping. We just kind of want to mix it up. This is more so just a lifting style shirt. Got the vintage black wash on it and then got 5 to 9 across the back. And then there's a tape, looks like it's got tape on it. It says Own the Dawn. So that's gonna be one of our catchphrases for YKTR. Obviously 5 to 9 is that time slot in the morning where we're working out. And then got it on a hoodie as well. So got this zipper hoodie, vintage wash, same as the tanks. This is probably like one of my favorite washes, eh? So you start off with a black hoodie and then you wash it, vintage wash it a little bit later. But same sort of style. Own the Dawn. We've probably got about 4 or 5 different variations of this 5 to 9 back logo coming. And then obviously once we can sort of measure the data and what it hits, we'll sort of keep rolling with that. But this is just a crop hoodie, 2-way zipper, beautiful hood. Obviously this is the look at the moment, like the boxy style. This is like the classic style. Here's another 5 to 9 shirt that we've done. Got the 5 to 9 alarm clock style in the tech yellow and then across the back as well. So it's kind of got a blurry effect. So your eyes aren't too fucked up, don't worry about that. But this is kind of like a wash indigo charcoal color, which looks fucking sick in person too. So I don't know how it's showing up on camera, but I love it. There, it looks blurry. So I've been trying this on, this looks cool too. They added this YKTR on the top, but it's not placed right. See if you see it close to the stitching. It just looks a little bit weird, but I don't think I'll put anything else on it. I just kind of like the 5 to 9 style. If you're part of our school group, the 5 to 9 crew, I'm letting you guys pick all the designs in there. So you guys have already seen this stuff. But loving the look of it, loving the feel of it, love the message behind 5 to 9, that's sick. If you probably watch a lot of my content, I always wear a waffle tee. So this is based off the same block as all our t-shirts now. I got a heavier weight fabric for this, and then on the details, it's got a bit of a raw hem, but it's got a lock stitch at the end. So it looks raw, but it won't like pull up. I don't know if you can see that properly. But this is like the same shape as all our t-shirts. I love our fit of our t-shirts. And then we just got a tone on tone embroidery right up there. So like this fits mad. Same down the bottom. It's not like stitched. It's got a raw hem down the bottom. So, but this will be coming out in a few different colors, but the look, feel, fit of it is mad. And it's like really heavyweight. So In terms of t-shirts that we've ever made, this is going to be a lot heavier than anything else that we've done. So if you rocked our 260 shirts back in the day, they were almost like that color, that charcoal color. This is heavier than that. So this feels like a premium weight waffle, but it just looks sick. It sits sick as well. But you definitely guys will be seeing some of this. I just love basic stuff, eh? When I think about YKTR, I just see us as a really cool basic brand. And then this t-shirt here, obviously we're loving the raw hems down the bottom. This is like a long sleeve tee. We're actually moving this to a white color. This tiny little logo here is one that I love, really basic. We're gonna use it on the 5 to 9 stuff as well. But this is like a long sleeve raw hem tee. So the setup of it's very similar to all of our t-shirts in terms of necklines, but it just sits a little bit oversized. And across the back, got all rights reserved, just a little play on words that a lot of people use for their branding. We just wanted to make it like a little bit bigger, but I think that looks cool too. So this will be coming in 2 different colorways. We're actually gonna flip it inside out. So this looks really basic here with the stitching. The ones that are gonna come through are gonna have, like it's flipped inside out. So it's gonna have a bit more detailing on the collars, on the stitching, on the hemming. It'll just give it a bit more texture, a bit more layers. But I've got some more stuff. I just don't really wanna show you it just yet. But obviously focus on chase hoodies are coming, probably end of next month. Waffles, we haven't dropped a waffle since 2020. I remember my 2020 version of this. Obviously this is built off a much better shape, material, fit. This is mad. And then just our basic 5 to 9 stuff as well. A couple of different variations. If you're part of our school group, jump on. I'm gonna be dropping more hats and tanks in there. But I just love wash black. It's probably my favorite color. Obviously black's always going to be cool, but just having the washed effect on it, it just gives it a layer. And then obviously got 2-way zippers potentially coming. I don't really know. I might turn it into a crew neck like this. I think these crew necks are the vibe. So got plenty more in there that I want to show you, but I'll just hold off. Let's go to the gym. I think it's really important to always have a goal in terms of not just business goals, family goals, but just like a fitness goal is an important one. It's cool going to the gym, working out, and then obviously heading into your day. It's kind of what the 5 to 9 philosophy is built off. But I think it's important to align yourself to something a little bit bigger. So I'm doing a marathon this year. I've never done one before. Obviously you guys would have seen the vlog from yesterday. I'm like fucking gassed after that run and sort of giving up. But it's cool to be working towards something. And it's probably because I come from a sports background, played league since I was 4 or 5. It's just like you play football and you're trying to win the comp at the end of the year. Like, you know, you've kind of always got that North Star for you to focus on. And then I moved into business and you have revenue targets or budgets that you need to hit. I think that's really important as well. But having a health goal, I think is really cool. And you see a lot of people go through like our gym and they're doing high rocks and just the buzz they get off it. Haven't been there long enough where people have done like marathons, but you see the rewards in it, you know, the reward of turning up every single day and just trying to get like a little bit better. And you know what, those days when you can't be fucked, you're like, fuck this, but you still go out and run or you still go out and lift. I don't know, there's something powerful in that, you know, the discipline of it. And you can be whatever you want. Like you guys can go play golf and your goal might be, all right, cool, and to get to like a single digit handicap in 3 years, you know, that's pretty exciting, you know. And if you've got a bunch of golfing mates, just make shit even better. So running's like that, gyms like that, golf's like that. I don't know, there's lots of hobbies that you guys can do, but I think it's really important that you need that balance in your life. And how it transfers over to entrepreneurship and business, fuck, business is just like this, man. It's just up and down, up and down. And you kind of have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. And uncomfortable comes in many different ways. Sometimes it's staff, sometimes it's tough conversations, sometimes it's firing people, sometimes it's not knowing where your next meal is coming from, sometimes it's you can't pay invoices on time, which fucking like sucks, and you always feel like you're letting people down. You know, it's just like it is what it is. It's the game that you're in, and being calm within those situations, I think exercise really helps that. And everyone's got their own problems in life, you know. Exercise might help you become a better dad, better father, better partner, better wife. If your girls are listening to this, you know, just having that pillar of life, which is health, exercise and fitness, just frees the mind. I'm like, yeah, there's so much pressure and like, heaps of things in life, you know what I mean? And like, I don't even have a family, I don't even have kids. Imagine, like, I can only put myself in someone's shoes, you know, like that. So, kind of the message for this is just make sure you work out. So we're just heading to the gym now. Monday's a weights, so we're doing upper body, which is kind of like the easiest thing to do, in my opinion. And then meant to be doing a speed session tomorrow, so I think we've got some 800s in there as well. So I might head to a track and do it if it's sunny. If not, I'll just do it out the front there. So hopefully I might see if Normie wants to come. He wants to get back into a bit of running. He's just sort of been cruising the past couple months. Obviously getting married and going on his honeymoon, so I think he's keen to get back into some training. So pretty keen to do a high rocks with Normie. I think he'll be like, fuck, that dude's just like naturally good at a lot of things. He doesn't even try, which is annoying.